Oh, my nose, man. But oh, horrible start to start this. Hey everyone, Cool Kill here. I am back to playing this. Try my best, to get a kind of a schedule down a little. Not to just play a game, forget about it, come back in a couple weeks when you could obviously see this game being finished anywhere else. I mean, like I said, if you totally wanted to see people finish this game, you could totally look anywhere else. So, I'm not like unique in like being like, oh yeah, I'm the only person that has this game, you know what I mean? But give me a second. Alright. So, for this episode, yeah, I guess that works. For this video, I'm going to attempt to finish all side quests and then finish the story. So,
Sven introduced me to Selby.
prepare for this to be a little long, I guess.
Baron's radio communications. She asked me to install signal relays on a few radio towers around the valley. I agreed to help out because apparently no one else has the stones to make those climbs.
I really did not remember where I really left off. Oh, dude, my glasses, man, they're dirty as hell. They're mostly dirty because I am like... So I bought a jacket, right? A really nice jacket, too, and it has, embroidery? Is that the right word? Where, like, you kind of stitch your logo and, like, logos and kind of patterns and stuff like that. And it's so ugly, man. People are suggesting, I put a patch over it. But it's like, I don't want to ruin, like, something that looks nice with, like, another patch, you know what I mean? Because it's also it's a very thick embroidery. So if I put a patch over it, it's going to stand out very much. So I'm kind of just trying to cut it out, using... I'm not really taking my time, but the outside of it is kind of the fabric, the material, where like how they sewn it is kind of rough. So it's like, even if there's holes left over from the embroidery, it's not that noticeable, so I don't really have to worry too much if I mess something up. As long as I'm not doing it too bad, you know what I mean? But honestly, like I said, it's a really nice jacket, so I think it's, crazy, man. Oh yeah, that's right. I need a lot of stuff, man. I need a lot of bandages. I don't really have any. No, what am I looking at here? So I kind of explored a lot of these. Let me do this side mission because it's closest. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do all side missions and then finish the story. I'm pretty sure a lot of the side missions too only really happen once I actually do some of the story too. Oh my. Alright. How do I want to do this? Can I... How did I survive from the height? Who? Oh, him! Sit down. Oh my god. Here we go, man. Come on, man. Don't have to be like this. I wish there was kind of a efficient way to get resources, man. Oh. I know I got a bunch of bandages from this one time I was playing. I was joining someone's lobby, right? And I was looting some zombies and soldiers and stuff, and they all dropped me like a bunch of bandages. I had like over 18. And I was like, damn. Is it like because I progressed the story, or is like I was so confused on why I had like well over 15 bandages. I gotta start remembering. I can roll and stuff. I also kind of think it kind of sucks that the only available vehicle is the truck. Like, come on, you really telling me there's no cars? Or like, at least like a buggy, man. You know, like the following. Hear me out. Okay, but let me get this one. Oh my god! I'm trying not to waste these UV bars. I think you can get a blueprint for it, right? Sit down. Okay. Get into the Iris's house and then find the grave in the backyard. So it said it was by this tree. Ah. Alright, put the flower. Cause yeah, she wanted me to put a flower.
Henry, you were a lucky man to have Iris. Now to get that music box for Iris.
Amen. Oh, so I see a window I can enter. I think that's a window I can enter. Oh, you know what I also realized? I don't think I got an update yet for the game. Here I am expecting an update to maybe patch like one of the bugs maybe, but like, you know, because I think there was plenty of glitches. Oh, you know what? No, I did get an update 2 days ago. Damn, I haven't really been on my PlayStation in a while. I wonder what they did patch though. I have to. Oh, do they even? Does PlayStation even do patch notes anymore? I don't think they do. I remember at one point, right? You were able to get like see the patch notes on the games, but nowadays they don't even show you that anymore. It's kind of like a game choice too.
This looks like the right place.
I know for Minecraft, they used to show you the patch notes. But then at a certain point, they were kind of... At some point, they kind of were just like, yeah, whatever. We're just going to, like, have a random message up. Or no, I think it literally just said, like, oh, new update. Didn't really say, like, what the patch was. Also, obviously...
Amelia, I'm here at the house. I found the cabinet, but there's only a safe here. I need the code.
Let me ask her. Iris, honey? What's the code for the safe? Kaya, she's not making much sense. But she mentioned a notebook with codes that's at her husband's market. I guess that'd be the one in town, but I'm not entirely sure. Maybe you could look for the notebook in the office he kept there.
Got it. Will do. Thanks.
Thank you for doing this, Kaya.
Who is this man? Yo, hold up. I'm about to jump this kid. Oh, damn, okay. Come here. I dare you. I dare you. See, I don't know if I brought this up before, but I am actually really grateful to have new subscribers. Like, I think I definitely talked about it a little bit on like the second episode I did, or second video, you know, number 2 on Dying Like the Beast. I was definitely saying how, you know, I was grateful for like new subscribers, but like I just want to kind of reiterate that, dude, it's nerve-wracking, man. It's nerve-wracking having, you know, new people watch you. It's before, right? You know, it was like, oh, I know people watch my videos every now and again, right? But I know people didn't really stay to watch the whole thing. And now that I have people who are, you know, actually watching my stuff, it's nervous. You know, makes me nervous, man. Oh my. Gotta pay attention. But yeah, no, it's like, it's crazy to me. It's wild to me that I think I think one thing that helps is definitely not me yapping. I think one thing I used to do a lot was I used to yap an extreme about my problems, how my life is, stuff like that. Stuff that I probably shouldn't be talking about, you know, as much. Like maybe I should make my own podcast and talk about that kind of stuff. So I think, you know, people hearing these problems that I have, you know, it kind of pushes, you know, a potential audience away. But that's the thing too. It's like if you can't stay, and I think when it comes down to it too, I think if you can't handle me at that kind of like point, then I could care less, man. You know what I mean? I started YouTube as a way to, well, let me be perfectly honest. When I started YouTube, I was expected to get rich, you know, famous. And that was all I really cared about. But, you know, over time, man, I kind of just saw it as, you know, a way to stream to a potential audience who might have similar interests as me. We're going through something very similar, you know? And, you know, it came to, at some point, too, it was also kind of felt like a burden to, you know, stream YouTube or, you know, stream and then upload videos because it seemed like I couldn't enjoy a video game unless I started streaming it. So at that point, I just kind of stopped playing a lot of games that I wanted to play, you know, for fun, because it started to feel like, you know, it was a chore, you know, I had to stream it. And I'll be perfectly honest too, at some point, I think I'm just done with YouTube. I really didn't expect to get some new subscribers. I think I was really done with it. Because like I said, you know, it's at that point where it's like people just don't watch my stuff because of what I talk about or how I talk. And then, you know, like I said, I could care less, man. But it also makes me nervous when people start watching my content again. But what I'm gonna try to do in the future, if I still do plan to upload on YouTube, I definitely plan to probably not talk about my problems.
This is where Brad and Beth lived.
Probably not talk about my problems as much as I do. Oh, can I actually open the door now? I can. Hey, can you open up? Oh my god.
Must be another way in.
Yep. Sit down, boy. Can I have that? Oh, my bad. But like I said, man, I'm grateful. I'm grateful to have people watch my stuff. I'm grateful to have people interested in me. And obviously, I think obviously too, like I should at some point maybe make a separate channel for like streams. Because, you know, obviously when someone clicks on my channel, they expect, you know, me to actually finish the game in one go, like everyone else. But, you know, like I said, that's just not what I do. So, I play the game how I want to play it. And if that involves me taking 50 years to finally do one mission, then so be it. If that's not something you're interested in, then I could care less. And like I said, there's millions of other people out there you could potentially watch for that kind of content. Also, did I already get the thing? Let me check. Here we go. Oh, clear the infected. Got it. Let's see. I know there's a thing over here. Do I have to close that too? No? Did we close the gate? Back road. Oh, my bad. I'm gonna grab this guy. Damn. Hey, oh my god, bro, almost got both of us killed. I'm gonna have to take care of these other zombies too. I love these beast executing animations. Finishers. I love the beast finisher stuff, man. It's awesome. Search him. Who? What? Alright.
That looks like the last of them. Now to check on those UV lights.
She's holding a tape recorder, and I know you can collect those UV lights. Ah, here we go.
Power's on, but the lights aren't. Shit.
Check the cable connection. Oh. Here we go.
What is this?
Oh, it runs into the water, I think. Well, that's not Highland, so I don't need to go there. Oh, it's maybe not connected on the other end. Oh. Lockpicking is so easy, man. I mean, I've had a lot of practice on Dying Light.
Totally shorted out.
Damn. So, like, you know, having a lot of practice on Dying Light 1 compared to Dying Light the Beast is crazy. Dude, I used to have, like, thousands of lockpicks. I wouldn't really run out of them. I mean,
there's the problem.
I was like practically a pro at lockpicking. Oh, ow. Damn.
Cable's underwater. It must have blown a fuse.
Then
what the hell really happened here?
You gonna pull that out of the water, man? Alright. Found a working fuse, so yeah, definitely inside the building. Can I actually break these? Nope. Damn. It's like chopped off.
Well, I guess these were the others in Brad and Beth's community.
Oh, my ankle.
This is Pammy. I have little time left. Reload them. Then our UV lights went out. And it was no accident, I'm sure of it. Had to be Brad and that bloody sister of his.
Damn.
Anyway,
I betrayed.
it doesn't matter anymore. They'll be in here soon.
Fuck. So they really did lure infected here.
Fair enough. That's crazy, though. Alright. Actually, there was something over here. Yeah.
Now, Brad and Beth were against it, but got outvoted.
Read.
Was someone looking to sabotage the UV lights?
A bunch of infected are gonna come now? Great. I think someone definitely sabotaged it, man.
Shit.
Hey. Sit down. Shit. This guy try something, I dare you. What? Oh my god, and this guy... Okay, sit down. So, what is it? Here we go. Closed bridge. Alright. Oh, damn. Okay. Clear the remainder of the infected. Remainder? Oh, is there someone I didn't kill? Damn. I literally do not know who's left. You alive? Oh wait, something marked over there. What up? Just this guy?
Time to leave.
This has got a whole safe zone now. Anyways, next one is this one. It doesn't really matter which one I go for. Honestly, I think once I finish the game, I'm probably gonna go for all the secret weapons, like the, obviously this, like I said, I'm gonna try to finish this all in this, this video, stream, whatever. And then I'm gonna go for the, all the ever weapons. So I know there's a bunch of legendary weapons. I know if you collect a bunch of the secret runes, you get the Excalibur. So I'm definitely gonna try to get that. Did they go down? Did he just? No, I'm sure. Thought someone climbed in. Oh. Let's see. How do we? Is there a way to go down? I just go down from the street
This
level.
should be Henry's Market.
You, come here. Sit down. Repair. Damn, I have way too much scrap metal. Okay, time to search all these guys because I need a lot of rags and alcohol, man. I remember seeing people talk about people were complaining about how the shops worked because in Dying Light 2 you were able to sleep for the day and then go back to the vendor and they would have new stuff, but in this you can't really do that, so you're kind of, you know, SOL. Well, I mean, the easiest way to go about it is just, you know, run away and then come back and then, you know, trade with them again. I think you just have to deload the area and it should work. Damn. Okay. Read book. Oh, what's the intention? I can look at it later, it's whatever. Also, there says I can search something out here. Search what? Code for my ADHD. Location is, of course, Orange Hotel, room 12. I have to remember the code this time. There's just no other option. I have to come up with a system. That system is Pencil's Book Television. Orange Hotel? Where? Library Square, Nate Market, Vanity Store. I feel like something like that would be marked on the map. I think these H's mean hotel. And that's the nearest one. Might as well check it. Got nothing to lose. Oh, it's orange. It's a hotel. Room 12. Oh yeah, I can see something I can search up there. Okay, gotta do this. There we go. Oh. Read. Hotel note. When you get up, don't watch news. I'm serious, just don't. We're going to Nafe's, the one around the corner. Black long. Okay, so this is. I think this is the person. Oh, the safe. Yep. Damn. So wait, how do I figure out the code though? He said something about pencils and stuff like that. You know what? Maybe he said it in Nate's store. I should have. Who? See, I don't get the point of like saving survivors. What, they give you like weapons and stuff like that? Before, it used to matter in like Dying Light 1 because it would give you like mods and stuff, and that's like super useful, right? But in this, nah, not so much. I feel like pencils, books, television. Got it. So, where the pencils at? Do they even sell TVs here? I don't think they do. Not sure I'm supposed to get that code. Nah, it's whatever. Sit down. Oh, there's a legendary down here. Or not legendary, but you know what I mean. Rare loot. Hey, you know, it might be a legendary, it might be a legendary weapon. Hey, you good, man? Alright, what's this item at? Oh. Something's epic, man. No, let's see. Try to find a safe house and then... Nah. Grab all this. Which way is my... I'm gonna go for this over here. Where is it? Oh, they didn't run off? Damn, that sucks. So it said there was a zombie thing, right? Now I know if I kill them I get some reward. But I think it ran off. Oh, that's right. I wonder. Yeah. That's cool. That it glows. Okay. Yeah, I cannot be doing that during the day, man. I mean, during the night, you know what I mean. Alright. Where my sleeping bag at? Alright. Oh, why the entire map not loaded? All right, try this again. Hey, be a bad guy. You didn't even touch him. Oh my 1 HP, man. This is just the beginning. I thought that was the K. I was like, this K is just the beginning.
That's just great. Doug, I found their bodies. No supplies here, though. Situation's also gotten more complicated.
Meaning?
Meaning someone's hunting your people, and that someone's got a knack for writing death threats.
Shit. Okay, well... Let me figure out what to do. In the meantime, swing by here. I'll pay you back for helping me.
Something over here. Then there's also the museum relay. Yeah, after I get this, I'm gonna go for these two. Actually, maybe also this. Oh, that's right. I have to the door.
You're doing a good job here.
The people's right. Power here is at full capacity again.
First, gotta trade with him. You know what I mean? Let me buy max of everything.
Any luck finding out who killed your...
I don't like this guy. I'm gonna kill him one day.
Even smell
Oh, that's
the
right,
vaults.
this one. See, I was playing with this random guy, right? And we were doing this side mission, and dude, it would not end. I wonder if they fixed a lot of those glitches where it's like the quest just wouldn't continue for some reason. A lot of the quests that were kind of like that were the ones where it involved you killing a certain amount of enemies. Like, for example, the dam, where you had to kill all the enemies to continue. Same premise with this, too, is the fact that, like, you had to protect the speaker, but instead of it being on a timer, it was more like on a kill count. But because you don't really, quote-unquote, kill all the enemies, it doesn't count like you killing all the enemies for some reason.
It's an electroacoustic transducer that
So it's the
converts
same
sonic
premise.
signals into signals capable of creating...
Just an ordinary speaker.
I also feel like there should be a failsafe for that kind of
Not that
thing.
ordinary. If I'm right, it'll be capable of producing frequencies that can scare off those monsters.
UV lights already do the same thing.
Well, I suppose it...
But they're light bulbs. I feel like they would eventually run out.
Tom.
The bulb will
Bollocks! Something just
bulb
clicked!
will eventually
Tom.
expire.
Wait. I have to find the right frequency. Hold them off.
For fuck's sake!
Just a moment longer!
You know what I mean? But yeah, I think the good failsafe is if mission isn't done in a certain amount of time, then it should automatically be done. Oh, okay, I was beaten to death. Damn.
Kyle, come here! I'm in this shack with the
Like I
barred
said,
door.
man, just not having bandages sucks.
What the?
Create... Just a moment longer! Protect the speaker, Kyle! Piece of junk! I really am terribly sorry about this.
Idiot! I knew it! You're just making it louder!
Dude. Come on, man. I'm literally like a one
I'm
man.
terribly sorry about this.
Idiot! I knew it! You're just
Right.
making it louder!
Shit. Any bullets? Dude, I'm getting like... I'm getting banged right into the fire, man.
Idiot! I knew it! You're just making it louder!
It's this guy, man. Pissing me off. Dude, this goddamn guy right here, bro. Dude, this man charges every 2 seconds.
Kyle, I think I need more power. Hook up more cables.
Are you fucking serious? Didn't killing more zombies should also be here. You know what I mean? And it does. I mean, the execution just stops immediately. Which I'm thankful for. This guy. Oh, what? My meter went back there? What, are they infected? Oh, there we go. I was about to say. We guys talk to Tom. Yeah. Grab all these. Your loot, man, you know what I mean? Probably an easy way to do this. I think if I leave the area then come back, they all should just be drops on the ground. Too much work though. Search these. Bro's just hanging around. Look at him. That's fine.
You mind telling me what exactly you were trying to achieve?
You must think I'm an idiot after all that. Kyle, I'm sorry. I thought I could find a frequency that affects them, but not us. I thought... Oh, it doesn't help making excuses at this point.
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, I've been working on a little side project, and I thought it could help you. Wouldn't want you to leave here empty-handed.
I can hardly wait.
Here, take this. It's a blueprint.
A blueprint for what?
A speaker.
You're shitting me. Another one?
A smaller one.
Oh, you're serious.
You see, I was thinking, it might not scare those things off, but at least we know it'll get their attention, right?
A device like this will lure them clearly, but we already knew that before your experiment.
Okay, I get it. Well said. I deserve that jab. But consider this. You can direct the infected to a certain spot this way. Think of the possibilities. Kyle, one more favor.
One more? What are you really testing here, my patience?
Don't tell anybody else about my experiment, will you? Please?
I can't even remember what we were talking about.
Oh, thanks.
Sure, Tom, sure. Bye.
Damn, Crane's pissed. What's that? A legendary blueprint? Spaz decoy? Damn. The fact that it's a legendary one too is crazy. Okay, on to one of my next things. What am I looking at? This. That's right. Oh, what? Oh, there's a guy up there. Oh, this is what it was marking. I'm trying to look at some of these. Okay, so that looks like a defense booster, which wouldn't be too bad, you know, maybe. I'm trying to look at some of these to see if there's anything good. What's my current gloves? Bree. They do damage resistance, 3+ damage on 2 inner weapons, and 3+ damage. Firearms. Head strikes. Nah, not great. 5 armor. 6 common craft part. Uncommon damage through accessories. Everyone's XP gain. Think about it. I'll go with that one. Damn, this gives 8. Doesn't really give a boost to anything. Actually, I'll go with this. Change appearance. Do it to the glasses. What do I got? Head strikes. This one's better for head strikes. What's the one I'm currently working with? Damage for melee weapons, stamina cost for melee. Damage backstab, don't really worry about that too much. I mean, I mainly like this one, so I'll stick with that. Pants, what do we got? Damage firearms. This one's better because I mostly stick with melee. Damage from melee weapons, also health restored on healing and melee cost, but this one... Melee cost, damage, and HP restored. Yeah, I'll stick with what I currently have. What I currently have is not too bad. Definitely could, you know, actually what I'm gonna do for a second. Oh, okay. You know, might as well go for all the heavy tactical stuff. I mean, I'm probably not gonna use that stuff. I'll stick with this. Alright. Yeah, you know what? I'll loot it. What are we looking at? This guy. He looks like he wants to snitch. Alright. Resistance boosters, some ever stuff. Grab all of you. Search. 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 Anything else? Don't really care about lockpicking that stuff. Whatever. Rags. Oh, there's another dude in here? Damn, I didn't even notice. My bad. Okay, then this is over here. Oh, this guy's, I think, there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold the fire, man. Don't push it. Bro proceeds to die. Bro, this guy, bro. You come over here. You come over here. Damn. And I'm in the... Bro, I'm this bar, man. Yeah, that's not too far. Don't touch me. I gotta watch the Indiana Jones movies again. They were good. Well, some of them. A lot of the... I get the whole thing right with like doing a whole Indiana Jones movie after all this time, but dude, Harrison Ford, man, is getting mad old. No disrespect, you know what I mean? But like, God, dude, I remember, right? I saw the movie, right, and I was like, damn. I mean, it's all right, right? And the thing was, this was when I was working in a movie theater. And keep in mind, like I said, the movie's, you know, it's a new movie, right? But it wasn't exactly doing the greatest in terms of sales, right? And it was also like a Wednesday. Now keep in mind, normally I don't work Wednesdays. But the thing was, right? Actually, I think it was like a Monday. I forget which one it is. Either way, I don't really work those days. And I was on call, even though it was the day I was unavailable, by the way. In my schedule, it literally says I'm unavailable. Like, I can't work those days. But because they couldn't find anyone else to schedule, right? They decided to schedule me instead. And that's one of the things I hate about working at that place, dude. They never listen to your schedule. Like, oh yeah, they respect everyone else's schedule, but God forbid you take a day for one person, and all of a sudden you're able to work that day 24/7. It just annoyed the hell out of me, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, dude, I told them, like, I can't work that day, and they schedule me anyways, and it's like, the crazy thing, like I said, I made plans that day, and I wasn't about to, like, skip out on my plans, right? So here I am, all the way in a state or two over, which is, like, keep in mind, like, a 2 or 3 hour drive, man. Yeah, it was like a 3-hour drive. And here I am, you know, about to, like, do some fun stuff, you know. And, dude, I call my work, because, like I said, I was on call, right? Normally they're supposed to call you, but my work, for some reason, never does that. They make you call. So, I call them like, hey, am I needed? They're like, yeah, actually, you are needed. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm sorry, I'm needed? I was like, dude. The funny thing was, too, the reason why I was needed was because of Indiana Jones was picking up. And I was like, dude, I literally look on the website, because, you know, you can usually movie theaters have a website where you can look at the seats, and, you know, buy tickets online. And dude, I'm looking at Indiana Jones. Barely anyone, man. Like, there's like at most 20 people, and all the other movies are like dead. So I'm like, if I remember correctly too, right? It was like, dude, they had like 2 to 3 people, and I wasn't needed. I think I found out at a later time too. I think 2 of the girls that were working that night called out, and I think that's why they needed me to come in. But it's like, dude, look, I don't mean to be rude about this. I really do not. But it's like, these girls used to always make excuses to call out of work, man. No offense. Like, it just kind of sucked, man, because, like, dude, I would call out of, like, dude, I almost never called out of work, right? I called out of work, like, only, like, I think 3 times out of, like, 2 years working. Yeah, about 2 years, 2.5 years working there. I only called out, like, 3 times, and those times was when I was, like, deathly sick. Like, come on, I almost never get sick, but when I do, it's usually, like, really serious. Like, the one time I did call out, dude, I was extremely sick. Like, when I say extremely, I was extremely sick. I was coughing up a lung non-stop. I had a pounding headache. My entire body was hurting. I could barely move. And, dude, I had an insane fever. And, like, I just could not come into work, right? And, like, dude, even the people in my work kind of knew, like, you know, like, I almost never call out. So I was, like, I was talking to my general manager, Chris, right? And he was a chill dude. Like, if anything, I really liked Chris, you know, out of all the people I worked with. You know, he was an awesome general manager, and I think it sucks that he got fired. Because, you know, they didn't need another general manager, because one of the locations closed, and the general manager from that location came over to ours, and they had to fire our general manager, and I was pissed about that. I was like, damn, they really firing Chris because of someone else couldn't do their job? Like, dude, they were closing every location because they weren't doing good in that location. So what, you fire your general manager that is doing good? Like, that's crazy. But like I was saying, right, I was like, dude, I was like deathly sick. And my, you know, Chris was like, oh, hey, just, you know, you're good. Just, if anything, try to message the group chat and see if anyone can cover you. Dude, I messaged the group chat, right? And they're like, I get ignored twice. Keep in mind, I literally messaged twice. I messaged once the day before, and then I messaged in the morning when I was talking to Chris, and I was like, dude, are you fucking serious? And in the end, what ended up happening was I just didn't show up because, like I said, I wasn't feeling good. Come on, dude, like, I liked working there, but some of these people were just heartless. Like, I remember, right, there's this one time, my grandmother got into an accident, and her car kind of was, like, totaled in the front, and she couldn't drive, right? Because I kind of relied on her sometimes to get to work. And I didn't have a car at the time, man. So it was like, hey, I kind of relied on her to bring me to work and back sometimes. So here's the thing, right? She got into an accident, and you know, it was like, I was scheduled like during like 3 o'clock. So it was like peak, like busy time, right? And Ubers were like $40, $50, man. And I was like, damn, I'm not spending this money on an Uber. So I was like talking to my friends. I'm like, yo, what should I just call out? And they were like, yeah, man, you should call out. And I'm like, what do I say? They're like, oh, just say it's a family emergency and you can't really explain it. So I literally called, right? I messaged, no one picked up. I called, and after like waiting for like an hour, right? I finally get our assistant general manager, and he's like, I'm like, hey, I won't be able to come to my shift today. It was an on-call too, so like, and I wasn't even needed. Like, it's literally, like I said, it was a day I was unavailable. It was a day, that's the thing, dude, it's always on a day I'm normally unavailable. And I was like, they scheduled me on a day I was normally unavailable, and I'm like, alright, then I just won't show up, man, you know what I mean? It's not my problem. Oh my.
Look out! Where'd you go?
These bars, man.
He's got a weapon!
He's got a weapon! No. Do I have a better gun on me? I do. Oh, what? Where are they shooting from? Like I said, I'm just roughly a grenade. I was just kind of annoyed, man, you know what I mean? It's like... It's like, dude, they're always doing that too. Like, days I'm normally unavailable. And then, dude, they try to tell me, like, oh, you really can't come in? Like, yeah, I really can't come in, bro. I even explained to them on multiple occasions why I couldn't come in, and it's same excuse every time, like, oh, someone needs to step up, blah, blah, blah. Like, dude, that's not my responsibility. You have, like, 10 ever people, not even, like 10 ever people you could literally have cover my, like, shifts that you need. Why, like, dude, they always pick to me. They always pick to me to, like, on days I normally can't work. Like, no, that's not my problem. Shouldn't have to be my problem. I was just sick of it, man. I eventually just quit. And, you know, honestly, I thought more people were gonna say something, right? But nope. It was just, oh, see ya, man. And that's it. That was just my last day. Easy shift. Said bye to, like, the people that were working that I really liked. And they said bye. Nothing else. And I just left. And I go back from time to time, you know, it's not, prices aren't exactly too bad compared to ever movie theaters, man. But like I was saying, man, people were just always calling out, and like, I would almost never call out. And it was just like, people would never cover my shifts. It was like, it was just crazy to me. Like this one time, like, dude, this was happening always when it was, the reason why I brought up those two girls before, when I was called in for one of my on-calls, right? I didn't show up to that, by the way, for Indiana Jones. Like, it's like, dude, no one's like, it's Indiana Jones, man. Like, no one was coming. Like, I say at most, it was 20 people. Like, you really telling me no one can handle 20 people, man? Like, come on, man. That's like light numbers. But like I was saying, man, I was pissed, you know? I was pissed that I was called in for this on-call. I just didn't show up. I was like, no, I'm not gonna show up to something I was scheduled on a day I normally don't work. I was practically 2 states over, so it's not like I could even show up. So, and then I was just like, that's not my problem, you know what I mean? But no, I think it was a little funny. I did get yelled at though for it. But I mean, I didn't get written up. I got yelled at, not written up. But like, actually, was I? No, actually, you know, I was written up for that. That's right. That's crazy. Like I said, those two same girls, right, dude? They're always calling out. Always calling out.
Kyle, I'm
like,
afraid the situation's gone from sad to bad to much, much worse.
Oh my god.
We sent a patrol to the church to check for signs of the beast one more time, and
But like,
You
like,
lost
dude,
contact with
dude,
them, and you'd like me to find out
every
why.
time I was working, right,
yes,
they would
Could you do
call
that for
out
us?
on me, right?
Yeah,
like,
I
dude,
can do
I would.
that.
It would be like, you would have at least like, almost like 2 free sold out shows, and then it would be me working with them, right? And they would always call out, man, always. Like, I would be stuck there by myself, dealing with like an insane amount of people. I'd have to clean menus because, you know, it was a restaurant and a movie theater, so I'd have to clean menus. I would have to check tickets. I would have to make sure people aren't bringing bags in. I would have to do all of that, man. I had to literally do all of that. I had to do popcorn. I had to clean menus. I had to check tickets. I had to help customers. I had to take the phone. I had to do all of that, and I had no break whatsoever, man. And come on, like I said, this wasn't the first time this has happened. So, like, I had a right to be, you know, kind of pissed and, like, skip at least one day. You know what I mean? One day, man. That's all it was. It was one
Zoe,
day.
I got the transmitters.
Great.
I'm kind of annoyed about it, man. I really am.
We have everything we need. The next transmission tower is in the industrial area.
Send me the location.
Where? How far is that? Not that far. Actually, wait. That is kind of far. My bad. What's this one now? I'll go through this and then I'll go here. Probably here and then there. Yeah, dude. Like I said, it's just crazy to me, man. I never got like the whole special treatment thing. Like, I don't know if like the managers were being blackmailed or something. It's like, dude, they would always call out or never get in trouble for it. And it'll be for some like stupid reason too, by the way. Like, I'm not saying like, hey, dude, I understand like I said, I understand if it's like they're on their period, you know, stuff like that. Like, hey, man, I understand that. You know what I mean? But it's like, it wasn't. They never used that as like an excuse for like a reason. You know what I mean? They were making up like random excuses, like, oh my god, dude, there was this guy that I knew, right? Dude, he kept on calling out, making up some excuse like my grandma died, and then he said my mom died, and then he was making up an excuse that one of his ever family members died. I'm like, damn, bro's the Grim Reaper, bro. Like, killed 3 of his family members or some shit. I'm like, damn, his aunt, his mom, and his grandmother? Damn. Dude, this guy also pissed me off, man. This guy would always call out of his shift, and like I said, man, this guy pissed me off, alright? Because, no, he would be like, I remember one time, right, he was like, oh, hey, I got into a car accident, right? And I was like, damn, alright, he's got into a car accident. That's pretty serious, man. So I was like, alright, whatever, man, you know, hey, that's cool, man, you know, like, take the rest. And he then said, and I quote, oh, yeah, I was just pretty shooken up. I was riding on my bike, and this car came out of nowhere. It didn't hit me. I just kind of fell, and I was shooken up about it. I'm like, and someone was like, "Are you hurt?" He was like, "No, I'm just really shooken up." I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, then what's the problem? You didn't get hit. You almost got hit, but you weren't hit. You were just shooken up about it. God, if I try to use that as an excuse, dude, I'd be like, oh, you're fine, get over it, come in for your shift. Like, bro, what? Like, what kind of excuse is that, though, man? You know what I mean? No offense, but, like, really, what kind of excuse is that? Yeah, if I say I have a family emergency and I can't come in, oh, it's like, oh my god, I literally even said, like, it's a family emergency, like, I really can't explain it. And this guy was like, are you being serious? Like, bro, what? He's like, are you being serious right now? Like, he's like, are you sure you can't come in? Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I can't come in. Not sure what you're confused about here. Like I said, man, I liked working there because it was like fun at times, you know, like you had some like fun people. I kind of got to screw around, you know, just like literally do nothing a lot of the times. But it's like, at the end of the day, dude, I still did my job, right? I wasn't like, yeah, sure, maybe I was screwing around a lot, but that didn't mean I didn't do my job. So like, having these like, having people that literally don't even do their jobs yell at me about not doing my job is crazy work. Alright, you know what? Let me see if I can... Oh, I can't even grapple on that. Alright, let me climb up here. And I should be able to just... Yeah, there we go. I don't know, man. I always hated that. Like I said, I liked working there. I liked the people. But a lot of the other people were also... A lot of the people that worked there, too, were also kind of shitheads. I mean, it did have its perks, though. Like, what? A free meal every time you work? The food was good. Let me tell you, man. The food was good. So it was like, it was kind of worth it, too. I realize I'm at the wrong place. I was climbing this for nothing. Ah, whatever. Oh. Can I sneak by this guy? He's right next to me, isn't he? Let me in! Yoink. Turn this on. Hey, who's doing that? Who's doing that? Who is doing that? Can I close this? Yeah, man, but I had fun working here. And like I said, man, sometimes, like I said, it just kind of also felt like people didn't really care that I left. I mean, hey, man, it's whatever. Who cares? You know, like if they don't care, whatever, man. But like, I thought, hey, you know, if I saw them in public again, it would be like, oh, hey, what's up, man? Like, how you been, right? And actually, crazy enough, I think only like 2 or 3 people actually
Pietro,
treated me like that.
I got 3 more substations up and running.
That deserves a bonus. It'll be here when you get here.
One was, let's see, one was one of the guys I was friends with, you know, I see him every now and again. Awesome dude, by the way. I'm not gonna, like, say their names or anything. But, like, no, dude, like I said, I actually liked working with some of these people. They weren't too bad. How do I get up here? I thought I could climb this, but... Dude, stop jumping me. I mean, I guess I'll just climb on it. I think I'm supposed to climb on the side of that. Nah, I guess not. Hey, Crane. Oh, just realized, my bad. Yeah, man, but like I was saying, one time I called out was because I was definitely sick. The other time I called out was didn't have a ride, family emergency, like I said. And I forget what the third time was. Probably one time I was sick too. But no, it shouldn't be my problem, man. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be my problem to cover shifts that they need. like I hate the excuse like, oh, it's your responsibility as your you know as it's your responsibility as a coworker, blah blah blah. And it's like, shove it up your ass, man. Like literally, take your shit, shove it up your ass where the sun don't shine, and don't make it my problem. Because no, it isn't my problem. It's not my responsibility to cover ever people's laziness. Like, dude, I was already working on a lot of hours at the time too. God, and there was that kid Justin, man. Hated that guy. He was one of those guys that were like a goody two shoes, like on the surface, but like if you got to see his like actual personality, the guy was awful, man. He acts like a goody two shoes around the people
Killer's
he
container
likes.
should be near here.
But like the moment you turn your back to him, this man starts swearing up a storm. He starts flipping out. He starts cussing. Like this man, and it wasn't even just that too. Like this man would like freak out and lose his cool in front of customers. And like when he doesn't even notice they're there, I'm like, bro, how is this man a higher position? Like, dude, keep in mind too, he got a higher position than me, even though I was working there longer than him, because he simply was taking more hours. And you know what he got? He got $1 paycheck for his quote-unquote higher position. Like, fuck off, man. It's a container? What am I looking for? Oh, this. So wait, why am I going here? For the boots. I'm not that interested. Might as well mark this. I think that's in the river. Yeah. Do I have to use the crane over there to grab it? Maybe. Yeah, dude, like, Justin was so rude, man. Especially to me. Like, this guy would always boss me around. Like, I remember this one time, right? Because, no, him and his boyfriend, right? Dude, they always bossed me around. Like, dude, I do my job a million times better than you. I don't know who the fuck you are yelling at me like that. Like, no, dude, like I said, man, it's like, it's crazy to me. It really is. It's like, hey, man, I respect the position, I guess. But it's like, dude, we practically have the same position. You just have to deal with more responsibilities. Like, that's not my... Like, if anything, we're practically the same position, man. Like, you're not better than me. I do more work than you. I actually put in an effort, unlike you people. And when I mean you people, I mean, like, I'm talking about all of them. You know, like, every one of my coworkers, right? Because, dude, people just, like, do their thing and then, like, oh, yeah, whatever, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, dude, it was always left up to me to restock, because they would never restock. And then, like, I remember this one time, right? Dude, we weren't that busy, right? We had to do popcorn and stuff like that. And I was like, alright, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, wasn't that big of a deal, right? Because, no, I was stopped. I finished all the popcorn, and we needed to make more, right? So I started a new batch of popcorn, and I said, alright, in the meantime, I'm gonna grab more stuff to restock, right? And dude, I grabbed the stuff, right? I grabbed the stuff that I needed. And then I come back, and then I have CJ, which is Justin's boyfriend, yell at me. And I'm like, they're like, where were you? I'm like, I was grabbing stuff to restock. They're like, well, I told you to do popcorn. So I'm like, yeah, but it was done. They're like, I don't care. I told you to do popcorn. I'm like, whoa, like, hold on. You know what I mean? Like, dude, you're not the one who has to work next shift. It's me. Like, I'm the one who has to work next shift. And I'm not about to, like, having to rush back and forth or wait 50 years for a manager to do their job, alright?
What's next?
You see the cranes? Hopefully, at least one of them still works.
I hate being yelled at. Like, no, I hate being yelled at by someone who doesn't know how to do their job. Like, dude, don't tell me how to do my job. I don't tell you how to do yours.
Looks functional. Let's give it a try.
But I remember, right? My last, yeah, I think it was my last day working, I think, too, right? This kid, Justin, man. I was, came on, I was like 2 minutes before my shift ended, right? Or I think it was like 5, but I was trying to get a ride, right? And I'm literally just on my phone for like a minute trying to message someone to pick me up. And this kid, Justin, man, he's like, is what you're doing on your phone really that important? And I'm just like, dude, shut
shorting
up.
out.
He's like, is what you're doing on your phone really that important? And dude, I said to him, I'm like, I'm just gonna ignore that. God, dude, that is such an easy rage bait method, man. I thought it was actually like mad funny, man. I was laughing my ass off when I got home talking about that. Oh my god, but like I said, man, he was pissed. He was angry. As soon as I said that, he went back over to everyone else at box office, because like I said, I work in movie theater, you know, worked at the box office up at the front. And dude, as soon as I said that to him, right, he went over to box office and he started talking to everyone and he started pointing and looking at me. I know damn well he was fuming.
Keller, I started the crane, but a short circuit messed up the control panel.
There must be something you can do. Maybe there's an electrical switchgear somewhere in the warehouse. You could try a bypass using the auxiliary power.
That sounds like you know what you're talking about.
Check the basement for that switchgear. I think there's a good chance you'll find it there.
Don't tell me you're an engineer.
Was. A lifetime ago. Keep me posted.
Like I said, man, that dude, man, it's
I
just
need to find another way in.
It's like, dude, I was cool with him until he started being a dick for no reason. He would ignore me, right? I would call for him. He would ignore me. I remember this one time, right? We were dude, I always get shit for like not cleaning menus, right? Because like I said, we're a restaurant. And I would always get shit for not cleaning menus, right? And I would be like, dude, the one time I asked them to do menus, right? They're like, oh, alright, I'll do menus. Dude, keep in mind, right? It was super busy. And I had almost no menus because Justin, who worked the day before, didn't clean any. Even though it was, dude, I looked at the schedule, almost, I think at most, 30 people. 30 people, right? And that day, we had over like 200 or like 300, somewhere around that number. So it's like, it wasn't a short number or anything. So here I am, I'm like, yo, Justin, can you please clean some menus? You know, you guys said you were gonna do it, you know, I'm not really seeing it. And dude, anytime, like I said, Justin always gives me shit when I don't clean menus, right? So I'm like, alright, like, hey, Justin, can you please just, like, clean menus, please? And he's like, oh yeah, sure, I got you. Starts it for like 1 minute, and then goes back to talking to, like, everyone else. And I'm like, alright, dude. So I talked to one of the managers, I'm like, hey, they're not cleaning menus. I asked them and they said they were going to do it. They're not doing it. So one of the managers goes over and talks to them. They start doing it. Then they stop yet again to start talking. It's like, come on, man. I think I have to enter through this. Like, I didn't have a problem with them talking, but like, also clean menus while you're at it. Cause no, that's the thing, right? It's like, dude, you're getting paid to do your job, and what you're not doing right now is your job. You know what I mean? Like, hey man, I normally get yelled at for not doing my job, but like, God forbid these guys don't do it. Oh, it's apparently A-okay, because they're liked more. Oh, wait. It's marked. I just realized. And I think it is through that window. It is. Let's see where this guy goes first. Like I said, man, the first one was like nicer about it. Or at least did his job, man. Like, dude, you're getting paid to do work, man. You're getting paid to clean menus. You're getting paid to do all this stuff. Like, you have an easy job, man. And the fact that you can't even do that. And like I said, dude, there was no menus. There was like only like 30 people the night before. So he obviously wouldn't have had no problem doing menus, right? The night before. But the fact that there was none tells me that he literally just didn't do it. So he left it as a responsibility for other people. He didn't do his job. And like I said, dude, this same guy, oh my god. He was like, he was complaining, by the way, he was complaining the next day. Literally saying like, yo, when you start cleaning menus, you know, stop doing anything so half-assed. And it's like, bro, my brother in Christ, you are literally the problem. Like, my brother in Christ, you are literally the reason why you have no menus. Like, dude, it's like, dude, I was like the only one doing my job, man. I was like the only one doing my actual job, man. And like, yeah, sure, I did a lot of things like kind of half-assed, but I always made sure they got done. I always made sure it wasn't a problem for people later. Oh, dude, I swear this, I remember, right? Oh, dude, one of the times, the second time I ever got written up was because, keep in mind, I was working, like, this was a day I normally don't work. And I was scheduled for, like, 10 hours. 10 to 12 hours, I think, right? And, keep in mind, day I normally was not supposed to work, scheduled for, like, 10 to 12 hours. And I was super tired, right? So I'm like, so keep in mind, I was on clean the menu job, right? And it was a super busy day. So in the end, right, I'm like, I'm cleaning menus, I get a bunch of them done. But because the fact that I was staying so long, right, a lot of the menus that were from the finished shows started coming back. So I had a lot more menus to do. But keep in mind, my shift was done, right? So I'm talking, right? I'm talking to my general manager, and he's like, I'm like, hey, I'm just checking in, right? Because that's what I'm like apparently supposed to do, right? Well, you're not supposed to do it, but I do it as like a courtesy, like, hey, do you need anything else from me? And they're like, oh no, normally they're like, oh, you're good, don't worry about it. But instead of saying that to me, they were like, oh yeah, can you clean the menus? Tomorrow is a really busy day. Can you stay a couple hours and clean the rest of the menus? And I'm thinking to myself, a couple of hours? You do realize what time it is, right? It was like 11 at night, man. It was like 11 at night, and I've already stayed past how long my shift should have normally been. And I wasn't even supposed to work that day, man. And then they're like, oh, hey, can we stay a couple more hours to get through the job that other people couldn't do? And I'm like, oh, yeah, sure. And then I just left. And I also forgot that I worked the next morning. So I come in for my next morning, and they're like, dude, he sounded so pissed. He was like, hey, Nick. I'm like, what? He's like, so you didn't stay yesterday. and like keep in mind, like his voice was a lot deeper, so he sounded really pissed. And I was like, oh yeah, couldn't go. I didn't have a ride, and you know, my ride was about to leave. They're like, then why did you just say that? I'm like, well, I don't know. Cause like it's not my responsibility to explain it. Like I don't care. And they're like, still, it doesn't matter. You know, you should have told us. And I was like, I literally told them too, man. I was like, dude, I can't stay. Oh, damn. Expert? Hell yeah. I was like, dude, I can't stay, man. Like, that's not my problem. But, yeah, no, they were yelling at me. It's like, dude, that's not my fault. And keep in mind, it wasn't just them who was complaining. It was... I think the reason why he complained about it was because one of the Ever people complained. Like I said, that's not my problem, man. You don't want to get shit done? Then I'm not gonna get shit done. Don't fucking expect me to do my job. Don't expect me to do your job, you know what I mean? Anyways, I've been yapping way too much about that. I'm like, low-key, I'm sorry as hell, man. I'm just saying, man, I'm just still so frustrated over that dumbass job. It had its perks, unlimited drinks while working. And I don't mean like alcohol, I mean like soda and stuff like that, lemonade, whatever. Which isn't too bad, right? And then the Ever problem was... Or not the Ever problem, I meant the Ever perk was one free meal every shift. And like, that's goated, man. Let me tell you. Dude, a free meal every shift? That's like perfect if you're like homeless or something.
Good morning, Jonah. Time to wake up and rock out.
Who is this dipshit?
What the hell? Where's that music coming from?
Not my problem. Is it coming from below or is it here? Coming from down there. It is. Yo, hear me out. Hold on. Oh, look at that. It's a beauty. They're all outside. Shit. I don't know, man. Like I said, it had its perks, it had its ups and its downs. The ups, mostly just the food, man. Damn, they were high in calories, high in sodium. Okay, probably would have even become obese where he died of a heart attack. If I stayed there any longer than I did. But thank God, man, I quit. And like I said, main reason was just because of how shit these people were, man. Like, they were shitty people. A lot of them were fun, but a lot of them were also very shitty. They were two-faced, you know what I mean? They're fake. One minute they're like smiling, laughing, having a good time with you, and then next minute they're quick to snitch you out or lie or, you know, talk shit behind your back. And that's not the kind of work environment I want to be in, you know what I mean? I cover all these shifts, you know. I try to be respectful, I try to be nice, and, you know, what do I get for it? Nothing. So, you know what? Not my problem, man. If their shit sucks, I don't care. $89? No, I have to connect all the way over there. Damn. Like I said, I mean, yeah, sure, I have my moments, but normally I'm pretty respectful about a lot of things. Shit. Oh my god, I'm glad this saved me. Boom.
Keller, the power cable's connected. I'm gonna fire up the crane and go fishing.
Good work. I'll send Marcus and Elena to handle the logistics. Oh, let's hope that ammo's still dry.
Oh? Dude, it's been probably submerged down there for months. Double check something. Actually, how long have I been streaming? Damn, an hour 42? Anyways, give me the 2 seconds. I think at 2 hours, I'm probably just gonna go do something else. Alright, look into the container. Oh, where's the container at? There's gonna be like a dude in here or something. Where are these guys? Can I help you? They're behind me?
I mean you no harm, but keep your hands where I can see them.
And it'd be more convincing if you lowered your gun.
Can't do that. For all I know, you could be a cannibal or some other kind of asshole.
Cannibal,
Overheard
bro.
your little chit-chat about the ammo. We want to share.
And why would I agree to that?
1, because I have a gun on you. And 2, because I'm the one who distracted those bastards inside the warehouse.
And why not just take it all?
Because I'm not an asshole. Look, we're just trying to survive here. I'm not asking for everything, just a fair split. 50-50. And we'll throw in some extra medkits for your trouble.
From the looks of it, I don't know if that's just because the insides has nothing in it yet, but didn't like there was anything in there anyways.
Let me guess. You have starving children at home. Fine, you can have 1 crate.
How about 2?
Don't push it. And give me those med kits.
Okay, deal.
Imagine there's nothing in there. Oh,
You know, I used to be a medic before the war. Feeding people,
my
not
bad.
robbing
I'm
them.
my shit.
But the world is not what it used to be. Hey,
Give me a second. Alright.
take this too. You look like a guy who likes it loud. Stay safe out there.
Hey, I'm not an asshole.
Lena, Marcus, found the ammo and secured the container.
Marcus here. We're on our way. But this area is crawling with infected. Keller wants to see you, man. Go ahead. We'll handle the rest. And thanks, Kyle. You saved our asses.
Yeah, there doesn't look like there's a lot in there anyways. How far is Keller? Damn, they got me traveling way back here. Yeah, man, I'm done for now. I'll probably play some more tomorrow. I did say I was gonna try to finish this in this run, but man, I ain't feeling it right now. So we all have a good night, good day, wherever you're from, and peace out.